everyone, today I'm going to show you how I apply false lashes to myself. A lot of people have asked for this. It's something that is it can be quite hard to do in yourself. It just takes a bit of time, a bit of practice. Same as wing eyeliner. The more you do it, the easier it does get. I have to say, is it a lot easier putting eyelashes on people than it is putting them on yourself? What you'll need is some lashes, some lash glue, scissors and tweezers. Also, these come in really handy, these little cotton buds, I'll show you why. Now, some people like to use these to put lashes on. I don't like it. I find it harder. I use my hands. So what I would suggest is starting with something like this. Now, I love these, are my favourite. It's the Allure, the Fleur de Force, but it's a 3/4 length. I think the thing is, if you're new to lashes and you're trying them out, a lot of times people buy ones that are far too big. They'll buy the biggest ones, they'll try them once or twice and they don't like them, they don't sit right, things like that. So I suggest, if you're going to be starting out into lashes, different if you wear lashes all the time. I mean, if you do, you'll not be watching this, but you know, if you're just starting out, definitely start with something a bit shorter, a bit easier to work with. These are great. They did stock, I don't know if Boots stock them anymore, they're getting harder to find. These are really natural on as well. Again, if you're starting to use lashes, false lashes for the first time, try and avoid the big massive one. Try and get something that's shorter, that's easier to put on and it's easier to wear to begin with. Once you then get more confident with them, yeah, go for the bigger ones. But start with these, I suggest. That's my idea, that's my little tip. These are reusable as well, so you get 5 wears out of them. Now, the glue is something I want to talk about. It comes with glue. I don't ever use the glue in anything. I think half the battle with false lashes is the glue. I'm not saying that's not a good glue, I imagine it will be, it's Allure, it'll be a good glue, but I use one that I stick to, and I think that's the secret, is having, you know, it's worth buying it, just buy a separate glue and have it all the time. It's good, these will work, but personally I find I don't like the glue. I never use the glues, I prefer using them. This is the one I use and I love it, the Huda Beauty, the lash glue, really, really good. It sticks really well. It's black. Some people prefer clear, some people prefer black. It's entirely up to you. I personally like the black. I used to use the clear, the duo one, which I think I've got there. But I do find it didn't, like, even when it dried, you could sometimes still see it. It kind of, I don't know, I couldn't describe it, but I wasn't that keen and it worked. But this is way better. That's the Huda Beauty. There is also this one, which I haven't really had a chance to use yet. That's new, it's still in the box. That's the Sticky Tack lash glue. Now, there's that one, it's latex free. That's something as well to think about. Most eye glues have got, eyelash glue has got latex in them, unless you can find one that says latex free. So a lot of people will say to me, oh, they've tried lashes once and their eyes were streaming, it's uncomfortable, they were trying. It's not that, it's the glue. It's 9 times out of 10 it's going to be the glue. The glue's got latex in it and you're maybe allergic to glue. You maybe don't know you're allergic to latex, but that's that. So again, look for latex free if you get quite sensitised or you're allergic to latex. So I'll use this. Now what I do is, it's also about the amount you're putting on as well. If you put too much on or not enough, it's not going to stick. So I'm just going to put, that's probably right. So that amount to begin with. And again, it depends how you do it. Take the lash out. So, and these are quite good because they've got, like, tell you what eye they are, left and right. So I'm going to start with this one, the right one. So pull them out with a wee tweezers. As I say, I do prefer to use my hands. And what to do is, some people, it depends how you want to put it on. I find the best way to put the even amount of glue on is to use one of these. So take a bit of that. You don't have to do this, you can just put the lash right across, but I personally find this works. And then just put that, make sure you get right at the inner edge, the corner, and just go right down. Again, you don't want to put too much, but you want to get enough on, especially the corners. That's the bits that are always going to lift the most. That's the bits you want to really make sure. So just apply it like that all the way. We can see that. Okay, so that's it. So put that on there, put enough on the edges. Now, a wee tip as well is, when whatever the lashes, especially the bigger lashes, you need to kind of be doing that with them. You need to loosen them off a bit and get them a bit, so they're kind of, just move them around like that. The bigger lashes can be really rigid, so you really want to do that. And you don't want to go on too straight away. You don't want to go on too quickly because the glue hasn't set yet. You want to wait maybe about a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. You want to give it a little bit of time just to go a wee bit tacky. So just again, just do that. So this is my right eye, so I'll just show you how I do it. So I'm going to look right down, so I've got the mirror looking up at me at an angle, and I'm just going to sit that over my lashes. Don't worry about it's going to be black, there's going to be a mess, don't worry about that. then you just want to kind of get it on the edge and then just move it about until you get where it's sitting. So see that? So it's still not, it's sitting a wee bit high, so you just want to pull it down. So see, I'll just use my hands. Pull it down. Again, don't worry, see you've got the black there, don't worry about that. I'm going to tidy that up. You just want to push it down. It's got to go on top of your kind of lashes, so we're getting there. You've just got to keep working with it. So see, these are really easy to work with, they're really lightweight. And just keep pulling it down until it sits. I'm just pulling it down like that, so it doesn't look funny at first. And again, don't worry about all the black, we'll tidy that up. So it's kind of want to sit it over, you don't want it too high up in your eyelid and you don't want it too low, you just want it kind of over your lashes. Now we'll go on to my other eye. This one could be a wee bit harder, you always find there's one in your own and it tends to be, I think it's my left one that's harder to do. So again, take the lash out, some of the lash glue. These are so, I mean I can feel I've got it on but not like the other big ones. But some people are used to it, they wear the big ones all the time. It's just entirely up to you what you wear. So again, the same amount. So I have to use new glue because that dries. That one has dried. You can see it starts going really tacky. So I'll just use that end of that one again. So just take some of that. Make sure you've got on. The thing as well to watch with lashes, especially for weddings, if you're going to cry, it can they can come loose because the glue reacts to water. And they can come away, so that's why it's handy to have a little top up with you. And the thing is, if it doesn't work the first time, take it off and start again. Don't, you know, give up. And it's easy to do, you can get frustrating, especially if you've got makeup on. I've got no makeup on at the moment because I thought it's easier to see without anything. But you can tidy up, you know, and just go back over it and things like that. It's not, I know it's a pain, but it's just persevering with it. So I'll probably put a bit too much on there, so hold it like that. So again, same thing, I'm going to just do that with it, just to kind of just moving it backwards and forwards. Just to kind of loosen it a wee bit, make it not so rigid, but these are fine, these aren't too rigid anyway. Again, let it go tacky a little bit, don't blow it. And if your makeup artist blows it, don't put them on your eyes. So I'll try and do this the best I can. So I've got the mirror there, I'm looking at that angle and I'm just gonna, doesn't matter, I don't need to be too accurate, I've laid it on there, don't need to be too accurate. Then you just want to move it around, and again don't worry about the mess. And if you're blinking it's going to move up and down and things like that, don't worry about that. And see, it's got the black where I've blinked and moved, but I'm not worried about that yet. I'm just going to tie that. You just want to move it around till it feels comfortable on. It should feel quite comfortable on. It shouldn't feel awkward. And a tip as well is, I mean, I don't know how you do it anyway, is to keep your eyes open. I don't know how you would do it. Like when I'm doing lashes on people, they always want to close their eyes, and always, you know, keep them open, just look down, because if you close your eyes and I put lashes on you, it can stick together. You try not to close your eyes when you put them on, try to kind of close them a little bit, but don't keep them closed because you could glue them together. And that's it. Again, you can just move it about if you feel you need to. Make sure they're quite even. As I say, these ones are great because they're not too big. They're good to start with. I feel this one, I always seem to find this one sits a bit different to that one. I want to pull it down a wee bit there. I'll just fix that a bit. See, they're quite equal now. Again, this one still just sits a little bit different. Oh, it's my mannequin head in the mirror there. I've got two. I work with the, I've got the dark haired one, I've got blonde haired one. It sometimes gives me a fright, I'll forget it's there because I've not got a door, I've got like bead curtain things there. And I sometimes forget it's there, and in the night you go by, so I forget she's there. I just need to, as I say, there's always one that sits a wee bit different. That's it. So now I'm just going to tidy it up. So a wee cotton bud, bit of micellar water, see where the glue is. So a wee thin cotton bud, and it's so easy to move. Go above, just with the line where it is, and just gently do it really like that. Comes off really easy. And then this eye, I'll just get that bit there. So I'm getting there's just that wee bit there. Just tidy that up. And what you can do as well, I find is good with these, press the lashes down once they're on, just press them, make sure, you know, just use that, or your tweezers or anything, just to press them down. There's nothing on that. I'm just pressing it down. That's a wee tip as well, just use something to press it down. They're not full length, they're lighter weight, so if you're going to start out for the first time ever, get something like that, something more natural. That's it, so it just shows you, I love these lashes, definitely my favourite ones. Sit them in the outer corner as well, that's where they sit, they kind of go in, they come, because I've got quite a small eye shape, they do come quite far in, so they're almost like a full length on me. If you've got bigger eye shape, they wouldn't come as far in, but that's it. Thanks for watching, bye.